What's up, guys? We did it! 10,000 subscribers. Holy crap. I cannot believe this channel literally started in February and we are already at 10,000 subscribers. That is spectacular, guys. Thank you all so very much. Also, I've got to apologize. I had a special video planned. It's just all the equipment hasn't come in yet. It will be soon, hopefully. So expect that video in the next maybe couple weeks. In the meantime, let's get into today's stories, which is r/tales from retail. Let's do it. I'm getting evicted tomorrow. I need my refund now. Not a super long story at all, but I always watch my Reddit videos on YouTube, and I really want to be a part of the Reddit community. Edit. Currently halfway through typing the story, and it's much longer than I anticipated, so I hope you enjoy. Small backstory. I'm a 19-year-old girl, and I just started working at a chain clothing store at my local mall. My best friend is one of the managers, and she hooked me up with a job, since my last one was extremely terrible. She rocks. As of now, I've been working there for a little over a month, and I know how to do most things there. This happened when I was working there for about 2 weeks. My past 2 jobs were at an ice cream shop and a bakery, so I never experienced how rude people can be to retail workers. Returns are made all the time, whether they bought it online, from our store, or a different location. It could be returned, with the exception of some online exclusive purchases. One thing to note when doing returns is that you can only receive the refund through the method you originally paid for the item with, or you can get store credit. This info is super important to the whole story. Another thing to point out, most of the people that work here are in 19 or in their early 20s, with a few outliers. Also, most of the conversations aren't word for word because of my crap memory, but it's all extremely accurate. Now, let's meet who's involved in the story. Names will be changed for privacy. Me is me. RL, rude lady. Paige, my manager, who's also my best friend, 20 years old. Alex, another manager, same level manager as Paige, also important to the story, 21 years old. So, RL was with her kid in a stroller, and she came up to my register and wanted to make a return. She has the receipt, and it was before 30 days of the purchase, which is also needed for returns as well. I saw on the receipt that she paid with a card, so I said, "Do you have the card you purchased with?" Her tone changes, and she gets visibly annoyed. RL, "No, can I just get the cash back?" Me, "I'm sorry, but unfortunately, I can only give you your money back through the way you originally paid." She's now getting super angry at me. I can't recall the conversation exactly, but she definitely said these things. She kept saying crap like, "How long does it take to go back on my card? It didn't take any time for you to take out my money, so why is it going to take time for you to give me my money back? What's the difference between a credit card and a debit card?" In a very condescending tone, "Debit card is the same as cash. I should be able to get cash back." I continue to apologize and say that this was unfortunately chain clothing store's policy, and that she could either get it put back on her card or be given store credit. She then says, "I'm getting evicted tomorrow. I need the cash. Can I speak to your manager?" Bingo. I know for a fact any manager I bring over is going to say the exact same thing as I did. So I find Paige and bring her over to the customer. Paige, "Hi ma'am, how are you today?" RL, "Not fine, I need a refund." Paige asked for the item and the receipt. I told her before she came over what exactly was happening. Paige, "Do you have the card you paid with?" RL, getting angry again and says all the same bullcrap she said to me prior. Keeps asking her what the difference between a debit and credit card were. Says that she's getting evicted and she needs cash. Paige is literally not giving one single crap, and I effing love it. She is definitely nice to all customers, but when someone's being rude, she dials down the niceness. Paige, "I'm sorry ma'am, but I can only give you store credit or put the refund on your card. Those are the only options." RL, "You can't override the system? Can I talk to someone higher up than you?" Paige, No, we can't override it. The other manager is just gonna tell you the same thing. She says this a little quieter as she's walking away to go get Alex, who isn't even a higher up manager, like I said in the backstory. Their co-manager, or the store manager, weren't there that day. RL is now complaining about the whole thing to me. She's getting very annoyed and angry while I'm trying to calm her down and try to keep telling her that I literally don't have the option to give her cash back on the register, so I literally cannot do it. Alex and Paige come back over a few minutes later. Paige already informed him on the situation on their walk over. Alex: "Hi ma'am, I understand you're trying to do a refund, but don't have the card you paid with. Is that right?" RL: "Yeah, and I want cash back." RL literally keeps saying the same exact crap about the debit cards and credit cards to Alex. How she's getting evicted and kept saying, "You cannot override the system?" Alex kept saying no and that he was sorry, but the refund can only be completed through her card or if she wanted store credit. The lady finally says fine. Paige and Alex walk away, but are still close enough to be able to hear. RL whips out her debit card that she claimed she didn't have, just because she needs cash for her, what, like $30 purchase? What's $30 gonna do when you're literally getting evicted, right? Nothing. Before she can put her chip into the Verifone, I needed her last 4 digits of her debit card, which is on the receipt. But me, still being new, I asked her for it. She had that, "as a matter of fact, yeah, I effing do" attitude. She told me the digits. I typed them in, and the computer told me it was wrong. So I told her that. RL: "No, it's not wrong. Those are the last 4 digits." I looked at the receipt, and she effing gave me a different digit for the last number. And I just said, "Oh, I must have misheard." I typed everything as she inserts her card and the refund goes through. I give her receipt, and all she's saying now is, all right, I see how chain clothing store is." And some bullcrap about us not caring for their customers, or whatever. After she leaves, Paige comes back up to me and says, "You know, if she was actually nice about the whole thing and said something like, 'Oh, hi, I'm sorry to bother you, but I really need the cash. Is there any way you could do it for me?' or something, yeah, I would have done it for her. But no, she had to be effing rude about it. She wasn't getting crap back. I literally don't understand why people can't be nice and understanding. I couldn't wait till I got home to tell my mom about it because it was effing hilarious. "No ma'am, we won't do your taxes that were due yesterday." So, I'm a receptionist for a company that does insurance and taxes. Yesterday, we were told to complete 1,018 taxes. That's a lot of taxes for us. However, one woman today just couldn't help but make a scene. We'll call the woman Julia. So, Julia calls, and I'm the one to answer the phone. Lucky me. Me. "This is insurance company name. My name is Berrybook. How may I assist you?" Julia: "I need you to do my taxes." Now, her attitude took me aback, but I decided to continue being friendly. It's part of the job, but taxes were supposed to be due yesterday. Yet this woman decides to do her taxes the day after they were supposed to be done. We've had people come in to do their taxes at the last second yesterday, but I haven't had someone who wanted us to do them after they were supposed to be done. Me: "I'm sorry, but..." Julia: "Now I need you to do my taxes from 2016, 2017, and 2018. So not only did she want us to do her taxes that were supposed to be done yesterday, unless you owe and got an extension, but now she wants us to do 3 years worth of taxes. It was unbelievable to me." Me: "Excuse me, but..." Julia: "How much will it be for you to do all those taxes? H&R Block was way too expensive, and Me: "I'm sorry to interrupt you, but taxes were due yesterday. We're not taking in anyone else for this year." Julia: "Excuse me, don't just interrupt me." Me: "I'm really sorry, but..." Julia: "Ugh, you're so rude. I want to talk to your supervisor." Me: "Okay, ma'am, can you please hold for a moment?" Julia: "Whatever." My boss was listening to our conversation though. He was working with the other receptionist and was listening to me. He didn't know what she was saying, but he could tell I was trying to be extra cautious when speaking to her. He's a good boss. I put the woman on hold and quickly turned to my boss, who was standing nearby. Me. She wants to speak to you. I tried to tell her we couldn't do her taxes, but she got really angry with me when I tried to explain it. He rolled his eyes and I transferred the call to him. He went to his office and talked to the woman. Basically, she complained about how horrible of an employee I was and that she just wanted to get her taxes done. My boss told her that taxes were due yesterday and we weren't taking in any more. The best part was when she accused him of lying, and he straight up told her to just Google when taxes are due in 2018, and she'll see she's wrong. She did look them up on her tablet, and then when she saw that we were right, she hung up the phone. We had a good laugh afterwards, and we're gonna celebrate tax season ending tonight. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the stories. Now let's move on to the bonus, which today is gonna be r/kids are effing stupid. Let's do it. In the moment before impact, adults tend to try to escape the impact, commonly leading to lateral or posterior impacts, while children tend to turn towards the vehicle. All I learned from this are adults are just a bunch of wimps. Be like little Timmy. Face your death like a man. My little sister wondered why her screen didn't work. I guess this computer is taking a deep look inward at itself. Okay, I'll stop. Weather. Girly nuts. Ooh, little Jimmy's about to take a look at the dark side of the internet that he is not prepared for. Or really prepared for. Mom, I just wanted to tell you that Mother's Day wouldn't be possible without me. I'll be waiting for my present in the living room. Love, Joshua. For Mother's Day, it looks like she got slapped with a big fat reverse card. Now get forking over the gifts there, Mom. My daughter thought his name was Mouthboy and refused to believe otherwise. Now I just want the adventures of Harry Pooter and Mouthboy. I mean, she basically changes the lore every week, so this is still a possibility, guys. Hold out hope. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for the day. I hope you enjoyed what you heard, and I will see you again next time. Peace out. You expected some good outro music.
This is garbage.
But no, it's Harry Pooter and Mouthboy.
Disappointment.